YouTube again. I got some more baits for y'all. Show off here. I'm showing you some crankbaits and just the jigs that I like to throw. Not really like throw, but sometimes I just feel better just having them in my kayak. Okay. Start off with these cranks. It's a Rapala, little bagely bait. I like throwing this when when nothing's working. This thing is just weird, ugly looking. But they bite it sometimes, something I'm playing. It probably dives like 3 to 5 feet, maybe a little deeper than that. I don't really remember. But this is a cool bait. It's got a ton of a wobble to it. It's nice and fat. I wouldn't really throw this in the winter. In the winter, you want to be throwing something a little bit more thin. That's got kind of like a little less shake to it. This one, like I said, it wobbles down, man. They're gonna see it when you're throwing that thing. This one's just all around kind of cool. It's another Rapala bait. This one dives like 7-8 feet, I believe. I like it because it's little, it's fast, it's not too big, doesn't have a lot of wobble in it. It'll just get down there where the fish are at, and you're gonna get a bite on it. The only reason I don't like using it is because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, and it kind of looks like the Seahawks colors. But I let that slide when I'm trying to catch a big fish. This crankbait here, it's kind of got a little story behind it. Nothing too cool, but it's just this white little, I don't even know who makes this one. I pulled it out of a tree. It looks like an H2O bait. I could be wrong. They usually have their stamp on the bottom, but I pulled this out of a tree at like one of my secret spots, and at first I was wondering, okay, who's in my spot throwing this bait? But I pulled it out, never used it. I fished Ladybird Lake about 2 weeks ago for the first time ever, and nothing was biting, man. I was a little disappointed because I was hearing of huge fish coming out of there. Nothing was biting. I was like, well, let me try this. I grabbed this, threw it on my lure. First cast, man, I had one. It's just like this sexy shad color. You can't go wrong with it. Got a lot of glitter in there. The sun hits that, really stands out a lot. And this one I like throwing. This is definitely an H2O brand. I bought this one. Pretty much same body and everything as that one. Dive's just about the same. Just a little medium diver, probably like 3 feet the max or whatever. It's just a cool looking color. I throw this in whenever the shad are running. One of the spots that I fish the most, you'll just look down and see giant schools of shad, and some of them are huge. You'll see the bass schooling them up or whatever. I just throw this right through the middle of them, and I usually get something on there. This one here is pretty cool. It's another Rapala bait. Whatever. You'll be amazed what you catch on this thing, man. I've caught everything from largemouth, smallmouth, Guadalupe bass, catfish even the other day. I was just throwing, I've seen catfish pretty much hit anything red. But this here for sure, even a freshwater eel, American eel, I don't know what they call it. I caught on this bad little guy right here, I bought these when I was in Del Rio. There's this one. I got this other one. Fishing in bass tournament at Amistad Lake. These things are just cool and something you don't see, all the time anywhere. I think they dive like 5 feet or so. They're big. They got a lot of wobble in the water. Ton of commotion. This one's got this little glitter on the top or whatever. Just insane baits to throw, man. Can never go wrong with these. I've never thrown this bait that I'm about to show you. I just bought it the other day, and I kind of bought it just because it looks cool, which I'm sure most fishers do. But bam, H2O. It's like a D20, D22. It's just an insane color, man. I love everything about this. I really don't fish anywhere that I need to dive 20 feet, to be honest. Well, I mean, I live near San Antonio, Texas, and there's a Medina Lake real close, and so I could probably use that to get down there, especially around this time. The bass are starting to go a little deeper. They'll be hitting that all day. I got this. I don't know if you can really tell. This is like a soft plastic lipless crankbait. It's just, I got this in my Mr. Tackle box, and it's just overall a cool bait. You can look at my tackle box, and this is the only lipless crank that I throw, and it's because it works, man. This thing's just insane. It's another Rapala bait. Dives down there, doesn't have much wobble, looks real realistic. Whatever, shad colors. Can't beat that either. Awesome. The other thing I throw, it's another one of these Academy brand H2O baits. I want to be more of a, I want to get into, throwing swim baits more often, but it's kind of just like out of my budget right now, and you kind of throw your arm out after like the 20th cast, But I like to throw this little swim bait. You can tell I use a lot of these shad colors. It's just one of my favorite colors to throw, You can never go wrong with that shad color. And the swims were good, for the H2O brand. It's not bad. I paid like, I think like $5, maybe $3 on sale for this. The only thing I don't like about it is I'll throw it some hard sometimes and it'll just get caught like that. You see it and don't flip back down. So then I just gotta, hit it back down. But I'm gonna pause this video. I'm gonna start another one. Switch over to my the jigs that I like throwing. I think you're gonna be impressed with the jigs. Maybe not. I'm sure everybody's seen cooler stuff. But like, share, comment, whatever you need to do. Let me know how y'all think I'm doing.